Hello guys, this is HoppA speaking with his voice. Yes, and today we are trying to get two bombers and then look at the difference between the two bombers if they fly. And we do a special performance of those two bombers. This is the Blenheim, and we do the same with the Beaufort. And both planes has 250-pound bombs and two 500-pound bombs. Not and, but or. You can choose 250 or you can choose 500 pounds. And now it is time for us to climb to 1200 meter in this case. Then we try to do a roll, and you can see it. The roll is very poorly performed. It takes seconds, almost I think almost 30 seconds to do that roll. But in the end he does complete that roll. And maybe if you are in a dive and you can roll a little bit, maybe that is possible with this plane, but not a normal horizontal roll. That is not good. And the looping goes good, very well. You can see it here. That Blenheim, and that is the first bomber in the British tree. Everybody who likes bombers start with these kinds of bombers if you do the English tree. And now it's time for us to land. First time you do is put out the gear, of course, and slow down. And now we are at 260 kilometers an hour, and then we have an issue. High speed, retract gear. So we do that, and now we do it again. It's coming out very quickly. That is very good. And we're up again. And the last performance test that we do is how the plane can do a belly landing. So I retract my gear, you can see it, and then we go to the ground and we brake on the landing. So that went, for sometimes very good, sometimes not so good. The roll is very bad. Now we can do it the same with the Beaufort mk.i. And that Beaufort is, I think, 1.7 battle rating, and that other one was 1.3, I think, and the same bomb load, but you have a torpedo. But there are almost no water maps in the game anymore for rank 1 planes. So that is a pity, of course. And now we are going, that is very fast, the gear up and down. Now we are going to our performance height, and that is about 1000 meter to 1200 meter. Now we are at almost 1000 meter, and then we are going for, and that climbing is reasonable climbing. So now we are going to perform a roll, and the roll that is happening now, and I must say this is reasonable fast for a bomber. You must not forget that he's a bomber. So in a few seconds he done that, and let's see what he does with the looping. 400 kilometers an hour, that is performed now. And yes, that is also very good. And it seems a little bit faster than the Blenheim. Seems to be, but we can see that. Now we're going to turn the plane. It turns reasonably fast for a bomber. So if you are attacked by a plane and he is almost overshooting you, you can turn very fast. Not many bomber players do that. They stick in a straight flight, and I do that mostly too, and I hope I can kill an enemy. Now we are going for a landing, put the gear out at, I think, 300 kilometers an hour, and immediately it breaks off. So we can now do a belly landing, and the belly landing with 280 km/h, that is good, not breaking off or something like that. Yeah, the propellers break off, that's the only thing. And I think this is a better plane than the Blenheim plane, but yeah, the BR is a little bit better than the Blenheim. And now we are landing normally. You got that text, retract gear, but yeah, that is good to do with this speed. And then we are braking, and then we are going to see what both planes do at the same time. So there is the Blenheim. He is do the loop, and you can see the Beaufort is the Beaufort is slower and the Blenheim is faster. And we do now, as expected, is the roll. The start of the roll is both planes is very good, but then that Blenheim, yeah, he does nothing anymore. Then we have it done, and yeah, I've got more tests because I do that every time I play any plane. I do some test flights with it. Okay, guys, this was the test, and I see you maybe in the next test. Bye bye.